I remember going to Girl Scouts after school when I was a kid. Mrs. Hauk was our fearless leader, and I remember pulling on those green socks up to my knees, and I felt awesome. It's kind of how I feel now, because the CEO of the Girl Scouts of Western Washington is with us on the morning show. Andrea Anderson, welcome to Spirit 105.3.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to brag about everything a Girl Scouts does.
Okay, I was a Girl Scout when I was knee-high to a grasshopper, and I sold cookies, and I made so many friends in my troop. I went camping. Like, there's so much more to Girl Scouts than selling cookies, even though they're the best cookies.
They are the best cookies. I will also ask you to rephrase that. You are a Girl Scout, Erica.
Oh, yes, I love that.
Yes, you are a Girl Scout. We need every woman who has thought of herself like, oh, I was a Girl Scout or I was a brownie for a mitt. No, you're still a Girl Scout. You are part of the troop, and we need you.
Wow, I think that's phenomenal. I will absolutely amend myself the next time I say that. So what opportunities are available for Girl Scouts, even like me?
Oh, my gosh. Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you again for having us on the show.
Absolutely. Glad you're here.
We have over 15,000 Girl Scouts here in Western Washington, and we have about half the state in our territory, and we have so many opportunities for young people to take advantage of. We have a troop experience, which is one of the best things, I think, and one of the best models out there for getting young people and their families connected. I mean, Girl Scouts is really all about community. It's about connecting young people. It's about holding space for them with another trusted adult to let them explore and learn new things and make friends and learn about our planet and figure out, if there's things that interest them. Like we have, I don't know if you know this about us, but we have one of the largest Girl Scout-led aviation programs in the country where Girl Scouts work with Alaska Airlines and Boeing, and they get to fly planes.
Wait, what? So I literally did not know this.
Yes. Girl Scouts is not what, and I'm going to age myself, Girl Scouts is not what I was doing back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Girl Scouts is a whole new experience. Yes, the troop model is still really important because we have those trusted troop leaders who kind of help steer, but we like to say that Girl Scouts is girl-led. And so we ask the young people, like, what is it that you would like to learn? And how would you like to, make our planet better? And I can say, I was a Girl Scout growing up, and I am a Girl Scout today. But, I went to Catholic grade school, and it was my favorite thing to do after school. And we were, steeped in, giving back to the community. And we still do that. So we have so many opportunities for Girl Scouts to learn and grow and go to camp and sell cookies and make friends. And I'm just so proud to be at the helm. We were looking at some data earlier this year about how there's an epidemic of loneliness in our country with young people. And we still don't know all the details of what it meant to be part of the pandemic and have our young people be isolated for so long. And so Girl Scouts is really, I think, a solution for families to have their young people practice what it's like to be around other people and, social skills and what it's like to make friends. And I love what we do, and I couldn't be prouder.
Well, social skills are greater than social media. Are you with me, girlfriend?
Oh, preach it. Yes. All day long.
Absolutely. And I learned so much. I have to tell you, we have to get back to the cookies, of course. I remember selling the cookies in my neighborhood and going door to door. And I learned how to talk to my neighbors. And I still remember Mrs. Ursioli bought the shortbread. Seriously, all these years later, I remember who bought what. But get this. This was something else I learned. How much my dad loved me. Andre, this is crazy, but he brought my little Girl Scout cookie sheet to his office in New York City. And I still remember the names. I'm going to hit you with two. Bill Ezzo, Willie Olivencia. They would buy 2, 3, 4 boxes. And he would bring that list home, and I felt so loved.
Yes. My dad did the same thing. I grew up in Michigan. He worked for a paper company, and he would take that paper. It's all digital now. It's all online, and every Girl Scout gets to create not only their own webpage, but their own video. I mean, all the skills that young people learn when they sell cookies, it's just not cookies. Did you know that Girl Scouts cookie program is the largest girl-led entrepreneurial program in the country?
I did not. I'm learning so much today.
So my dad also took his, my little paper sheet to the paper company, and all the guys would, buy boxes of it. And it is a family-supported enterprise, but also the Girl Scouts themselves are becoming, like, we call them the cookie CEOs because they are. Yes. They have to come up with their own goals. their own marketing. How are they going to get things delivered? They have to talk about money handling. I mean, it's a massive training for really growing the next leaders of our country.
Absolutely. And there you are, like you said, at the helm. For somebody who who might be on the fence, like you were talking earlier about the social skills and all that, what are some other benefits to becoming a Girl Scout? Because you're going to stay one for life. We love that.
We are. You're a Girl Scout. Once a Girl Scout, always a Girl Scout. And even if you say, oh, I just did, or I just had 2 years, or no, you are part of the troop. And we are incredibly proud to have you as part of our troop. Girl Scouts is one of the largest youth-led organizations in the country, and we couldn't be happier. Well, not only do we have the Scout experience, which is the troop-level experience where they get to make friends and learn things, but we have really large initiatives in this part of the country because we're so lucky that we have so many headquarters here. So not only do we have this great aviation program young people can participate in, but we have a pipeline with the companies in our area. We work with the Washington Women's Construction Organization, and they're taking young Scouts out to our camps and saying, let's reimagine what camping can look like, and creating whole new structures. We have digital storytelling where we have a film festival every January where our Girl Scouts who want to get involved in creating movies of magic actually get to have their films up on the big screen down in the Queen Anne Theater.
Epic.
We have partnerships with the port. We have partnerships with business communities who want to also mentor young people coming up and help them discover, what is it that they'd like to do? What businesses would they like to get into? We have a partnership with Amazon where they bring young Girl Scouts into like their distribution centers, and they not only show them the back screen magic of, I don't know how Amazon does it. And I order something in the morning and they get it to me that night.
I don't either.
And the Girl Scouts then get to, talk with other Amazonians, as they call themselves. How is business run? And so they get to really experience many things. And the other part that I love the most is we travel. I don't know if a lot of people understand that, but a lot of what the Girl Scouts will do, many of the troops will take their proceeds, and about a third of them will give them back to the community. One of my troops that I support every year gives every one of their pennies that they make selling cookies to Children's Hospital. And then a large portion of their of other troops will support each other and also pay for their camping experience in the summers. And a lot of troops will actually plan to go travel and explore our planet. And so we have massive travel opportunities with Girl Scouts to go do exchange programs with other Girl Scouts or Girl Guides in other parts of our world. And so if you want to experience not only making friends and having fun, but also being able to grow your heart and soul and skills, listen, come on to the Girl Scouts. We would love to have you.
Oh, you are fantastic, Andrea. Before I let you go here, I have to ask you, what's your favorite cookie, or is it like choosing your favorite child?
Oh, you can't. They're all so yummy. I love all of them. And I will also say that we have an incredibly yummy, believe it or not, gluten-free option for people out there. It's like a shortbread with Heath chips in it. It's really yummy. But
okay, another reason for me to love Girl Scout cookies. All right, I bet you've got at least one favorite. Come on, I've got Samoa's.
I would have to say that my favorite is, and this is a little trick somebody showed me years ago, you take Thin Mints and you put them in the freezer. And then you grab your favorite mint chip ice cream and you do 2 cookies, and it's like a little mini ice cream sandwich.
I may need a minute.
It's for those of us who can't calorically handle a big ice cream sandwich, it's like a little mini treat in the middle of like the summer. Although I have to say most of my cookies don't last that long. But
girl.
That's my favorite.
Wow, that is fantastic. What a great tip. Well, Andrea, from the Girl Scouts of Western Washington, could I get a badge today for everything I learned?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I just learned last year that I, as a CEO, there's only 110 of us in this country, but as a CEO of one of the Girl Scout councils, I get to have my own CEO patch. And every time I meet with a young Girl Scout and they talk to me and they're like, I want to be a CEO one day. And I was like, you absolutely can be. You can have my job. I give them my patch. And then I am currently pen pals right now with several dozen young Girl Scouts in our council service area who I have met through that program. So yes, you can absolutely get a badge today.
You are a delight and an inspiration. Thank you for hanging out with us on Spirit 105.3.
Thank you so much for having us.
God bless you, my dear.
Thank you too.